Hello guys, this is Isaac Simple and Real. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. Today we'll be discussing about HIV transmission cycle. This is a channel where we shall talk about HIV education, education analysis, and education reflection regarding HIV infection. My name is Isaac Simple and Real, and kindly click on my YouTube channel and subscribe. Let's learn. Today we'll be discussing about the transmission cycle, and this chart is to help us to be able to internalize it in a more easier way. Let's start with this guy. His name is Kamau. He is HIV positive and not virally suppressed. This means that he still have a good number of viral copies in his blood system. And he is married to his wife, who is called Grace. Grace is HIV negative, and Kamau is a great man. He has notified the spouse, whom the spouse, after being tested and she is HIV negative, she was started on PrEP, that is pre-exposure prophylaxis. Unfortunately, Kamau is also engaging in unprotected sex with her house help, who is called Jane. Despite of Jane being HIV negative and Kamau being HIV positive and not virally suppressed, they are not using protection, and that's why this is a danger sign. I have identified it as a red diamond. Let's continue. On the other hand, we have the guy by the name Kelvin. Kelvin is the son to Kamau and Grace. Unfortunately, after Kelvin gets from school, he engages in unprotected sex with Jane, who is also engaging in unprotected sex with Kamau, who is HIV positive and not virally suppressed. You see the danger there? Okay, let's continue and see where the time bomb of transmission comes. Kelvin engages in unprotected sex with Carol, who is Kelvin's teacher. Now, when Carol engages in unprotected sex relationship with Kelvin, I have labeled it as orange, the same as Jane with Kelvin. This is because there is a risk of transmission of HIV because of the risk of Jane, who is engaging in unprotected sex with Kelvin. So there is a risk there. Let's continue with the risk system. Carol is married to John, who is a bisexual. You see, bisexual, it means that John can have sex with a female and can also have sex with a male. So, as you can see, Carol is engaging in unprotected sex with his spouse, who is bisexual. But the problem is not with John. The problem is from Kelvin. Up from Kelvin to Carol, the risk is transported, or it is transferred to John, who is now a bisexual. Let's continue with the risk system. John is engaging in unprotected sex with Mike, who is also bisexual. You see, both are HIV negative, but both are bisexual, and they are engaging in unprotected sex, anal sex. You see, all this is a risky group. Now, let's go on the other hand. Grace, the wife to Kamau, who is HIV positive, is also engaging in unprotected sex with Mike, who is HIV negative. But as you have seen here, Grace is not using any kind of protection, yet she is safe because she is using PrEP. Again, she cannot transmit the virus. That's why we have a green diamond here, because even if they are having unprotected sex, there is no risk of transmitting the virus either to Grace or from Grace. You see? Unfortunately, the time bomb is here. Let's suppose if Kamau finally transmits the virus to Jane. Now Jane becomes HIV positive, but she is not on care. So what will happen? If she is not tested and initiated on care or notified so that she can be able to notify Kelvin, she will continue having unprotected sex with Kelvin. Kelvin will get the virus, transmit the same virus to Carol, who will also transmit the same virus to John, the spouse. John, who will also transmit the same virus to Mike. Luckily, the transmission will stop at this point. Why? Because Grace is using pre-exposure prophylaxis. Because she knows that she is on an ongoing risk. And that's the main reason why we encourage, if you're having more than one sexual partner, or if your sexual partner is engaging in any unprotected sexual behavior, always make sure that you're using pre-exposure prophylaxis. Are we together up to this point? I'm going to stop there. Guys, kindly, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe, like, and share. This is Isaac, simple and real. And be cautioned, the time bomb is here with us, and if we are not cautious, we'll find ourselves getting transmitted HIV virus out of ignorance. This is Isaac, simple and real. God bless you.